Hello everybody, what's happening? Drew's Farm Life back again today, or DrewTube as some of you refer to me as. So yesterday I was at Agri Scott with my dad, wandering about, took forever. Just going in all the stands saying hello and whatnot, and just talking to folk that we want to deal with or have dealt with. That's what the good thing about the show is, we get to see everything that we wouldn't ordinarily have seen. So have a look at the deals and that. Got to meet the folk on the herd watch stand, that was braw. First time I've properly spoken to them, so that was brilliant. And I met quite a good few of my followers or subscribers or whatever you want to call yourself, my fans. That was very nice to meet you all. Still really not used to all that, you know, I'm just not used to meeting folk. Oh, you're Drew, and I'm like, aye. So I know it was nice to meet you all. Thank you all for saying hello. It was nice to meet you. It's nice to meet people that watch me on my YouTube. I like trying to produce videos for people to watch, mostly. I do it for my own enjoyment of showing people what I'm doing, you know, because as folks say to me, they like seeing us trying to keep the old kit going, and I like trying to keep the old kit going. I would like new stuff, but it's just not plausible, is it? You know, like new kit, it's ridiculous. How can you afford to buy that stuff? You know, there's some things you can afford to buy new, but definitely not tractors and stuff like that, you know, so try to keep all them going. It's just amazing seeing all the new kit that's about, you know, looking at all the robots and the dairy equipment and the machinery hall. Bloody hell, the amount of money that was in that shed. The sheds yesterday, all in one place, was unreal. Millions of pounds worth of stuff in one place. When you think about it, mental. So I've got the route to feed with this 135, but Dad was speaking to the Caverland stand about the Silo King there, and how we can't get it through the shed to feed down the trough because it doesn't have a conveyor on it. Basically, they'd come and they'd cut a hole in the back door, they'd cut a hole in the back of the wagon and put a back door on it, and they'd put a conveyor on it and it would raise it up. But the only problem with all of that is we would need a camera. It isn't an issue, but it's just quite funny having a camera in the likes of that old Dukes, so we can feed cows down the troughs. Sounds good to me, but it's a lot cheaper than buying another wagon, and there's not many wagons about that can fit through that shed and do that job, so aye. See what happens, or when or if we do that, but sounds good to me, because then that means if anything happens to that wagon, we just use the other wagon and it'll just go straight in the shed. Right, let's get these buggers fed in here. Now it's quite interesting to speak to all the stands about all the things they can and can't do. I should have put the light on. That'll be fine. I could see. A wee bit overkill on this plate for hanging a gate, but well, at least it won't break, so. Or you'd like to think anyway. Let's do some welding. Trying to fill in the hole that has been caused by the previous weld on this hinge. So I'm building it out a bit. So this is off of the wall that Dad wrecked with the wagon, but I started wrecking it with a wagon because I reversed into it a couple of times a wee while back. It would have been in one of my videos. Dad had really hit it, you know, wrecked the wall, and well, this plate was kind of holding up the wall, so it bent the top half, which has been cut off, and so it's been cut off, and we're moving these so we can put it back on the wall in the same holes. So then we can get cattle in that bottom half of the pen again. That'll do anyway. Now I've noticed my phone's now covered in welding sparks. The things I do for footage and wreck cameras. Right, we'll bolt this back on, get the gate out, and then just give us more room again. Not being able to use that pen, or that section of the slats, you know. These were all the old lights and that were hanging up in the sheds in here and in that shed, so they're all clear of clutter, so pretty good. But that's all to go to scrap. Don't know what else to do with it really. Just rehung a wire up here that's to get replaced at some point, but the cat will play with it, so we need to get it out of the way. So that's this gate hung. Sorting this gate because that got wrecked in the fall as well, and the square bar that hangs the gate, it's kind of collapsed in because it's too thin, so Dad's away to get a pipe to put in here. We've got an old mower blade here that's going to save our lives as well, you know. So just prolong the life of the gate. Aye. And then we've got Mum up the top here checking cattle numbers as they've come in, so just wanting to double check everything, make sure they're all there. And then you've got all these nosy buggers here wondering what's going on. I'm wheeling the welder down to weld hinges on one of the beams so we can move a gate, so we can get a different lot in. Basically, shed renovating the day. Then get these cattle in towards the end of the week maybe. Some of them, work away at them. The longer they're out, the less of that silage pit they're going to eat, eh? They're going back a bit quicker than we originally hoped. Bugger. Dad forgot there was lights in here, I don't know how. Come on here. I'm just going to run through the welder wires. Come on, here. Going on. That's sorting that gate. Basically want to keep all the young stock on the good new flats because there's narrow gaps with the smaller feet. And those old flats could be for these older mullets. And now he's changing the hinges so they're longer, so it sits nicer. Get the other one on. Get through there, under there, through there. We're not going to get through there either. Or under there. surely. A bent nail. Aye.